All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are live on the Anonymous Liberty Media on StreamYard, and we are. Wow. I guess I was thrown a curveball yesterday or 2 days ago because I thought it was November 10th. That was either 10th or 11th that we were going to get the news about the YouTube algorithm. And it seems that it's December 10th, not yesterday. Like, I guess some of us were fooled and whatnot. And it's in a kind of a curveball sort of moment here, a curveball. I used to be good at throwing a curveball. I used to be good at throwing a curveball. I used to throw like this. I used to hold the ball like this and just used to throw it like that. But to get a real good spin, you throw like this. You throw it down like that. See, I'm left-handed, so I'm like this. I would drop it like and see like that, like this. And the ball would move the outside of the plate. So I could throw pretty good when I was younger. Not at my age right now. I'm 43 years old. I couldn't be able to throw like a Nolan Ryan type fastball anymore because my arm ain't what it used to be. So that's where it goes from there. I used to play Babe Ruth like baseball when I was 14, 15, 16 years old, and so I play little league when I was about 12 years old, and then when I got into I played when I was 13, 14 until I was 16 years old and shit. So I played Babe Ruth League baseball, and I did okay. I played in the outfield. I was mostly in the outfield, and loved it. Loved it. It was awesome, and I played 2 years for one coach. He was a real ass, and his son was even worse as a assistant coach. He was an asshole. Ralph Ramirez was his name. Ralph Ramirez was his name, and he was a lousy fucking coach and shit. And I mean, we had a pretty good season. The first year I joined the team. The second season we sucked because the coach used two pitchers every game because those were his two top guys. Wow, because of that we lost. We didn't have more like we did in the first season. First time I all with the team, and we won the championship. We won first place. We won the championship. We did pretty good. We were lousy. We only won 2 games. Only two games. And really didn't have much of a team that time. It was 92, 93, around there, 92. No, whatever it was. Now, YouTube, December 10th. If your channel doesn't reach a viable area, as they want to call it, those idiots. If you're not, well, like myself, again, I'm a little guy. I have about 500 and around 575 subscribers, almost around 600. At one time, I was at 581. I fell to 568. I lost nearly 12, 13 subscribers all in 2 weeks, all because of YouTube's bullshit. And now, I mean, you got to wonder on what makes YouTube YouTube? Now, back in the day when they came around years ago, there was things you couldn't see on TV, right? Hey, that's why it's called YouTube. Okay, that's why it's called YouTube, not corporate tube. It's called YouTube. You, the people, with the people. YouTube, where you could have your own content, where you can have your own content, create a channel, have your own content. Hey, this can be, right? Hey, I'm good. Got my channel. I can say shit that I needed to say. I can have the content to have here. Now, more likely, okay, more likely, just simple enough, okay, so simple enough. Now, Facebook has been doing this too. Okay? Facebook and YouTube. Now on Facebook, if you mention the name of the supposed fake whistleblower, which his name was exposed on the Drudge Report, and I'm like sitting here, okay, his name is out there, okay, the name of the whistleblower is out there, but if you mention his name, God forbid to them, you will be booted from Facebook, people. You'll be booted from Facebook. Now here, it's a whole different ballgame. Same thing though, but a different ballgame. Not a baseball game or a football game. It's a different here. Here on YouTube, it's a whole new thing. If you mention the guy's name as well, bye-bye channel or bye-bye video. But this time, this is the time YouTube realized they just fucked up. Okay. As a content creator, you have that ability to come up with content. Now, they're going into a different direction. Okay, a different direction here that really changes everything. Right, changes everything because every time that YouTube updates its algorithm, it makes things just that worse because they're trying to get rid of. Okay, they're trying to get rid of the little guy. If you're not getting any, if you're not producing any advertiser-friendly content, we're gonna boot your ass off here. Yeah, we're gonna boot your ass off this platform because you're not creating the content that we want for our advertisers. Simple as that. So, what makes YouTube, okay? They're worried about profit over you, the content creator. Okay? They're worried. They are worried that channels like mine, channels like this one, is going against the grain of the corporate conglomerate media people. They want you to go along with the script that they want you to do, the content that they want you to do. Well, I don't work like that. If I did, I'll be in porno movies. I don't think so. So, what the fuck is going on here? YouTube, this is the time you realize you just fucked up, okay? Look, I'm not here for advertisement, okay? I'm not a sellout. I sell out to nobody. It ain't about the money. Never was about the money, okay? Never was about the money. It's about being honest, okay? wanna show you guys something here that came across, and this is from RT News. I subscribe to them. I meant that. So if you ain't down with that, go fuck yourself. Okay. Let's see here. I want to. And this does bug me here. I'm like, okay, why is YouTube so worried about?
YouTubers beware, beginning December 10th, your channel could be removed, access revoked, and effectively banned at the sole discretion of YouTube, which of course is owned by Google. A new terms of service was sent out by the video platform just a few days ago, and in it, there's a line that reads, YouTube may terminate your access or your Google account access to all or part of the service if YouTube believes in its sole discretion that provision of the service to you is no longer commercially viable. Ominous words there. So for more on this, let's turn to investigative journalist Ben Swann. Okay, Ben, so that sounds kind of sketchy to me.
It's very sketchy.
YouTube gets to be the sole decision maker, or in the words of George W. Bush, the decider,
right,
on whether or not someone's channel can stay up.
Sure. But which they've always been.
How do they define, though, commercially viable?
Well, that's what's interesting about this. The terms of service, and by the way, YouTube had sent out an email to content creators previous to this that kind of laid out some of the new terms of service. This was interestingly omitted from that email. It was not included in there. And so now that it's been spotted, it's getting a lot of attention. And YouTube.
Now let's go to email. The email. Okay. The email I got to, but I didn't read it though. Okay, let's see here. Let me see here. I think it's chicken shit. I think it's really that this made no sense on the entire let's see here, box. They said that it was a so you're trying to find that email. Here you go. It says here, hi, Anonymous Lever Media. We got a nice bunch of things to share, including super stick. That's not what I wanted to see, you bastard. Let's see, November. Well, it had to do with the gyro. Okay, we are updating the terms of service terms to improve readability and transparency. This update does not change the Google privacy policy nor the way we collect and process your data. Really? Bullshit. We provide the summary of key changes, but here's what you can expect. Terms that are clearer and easier to understand with useful links to help you navigate YouTube and better understanding our policies. Expand commitments to notify you about your changes that you may affect you, such as product updates or future change of terms, and better alignment between our terms and how you work today. The new terms will take effect on December 10th. Please make sure you read the updated terms carefully. If you would like more information, you can find additional information in our help center. Okay. If you allow your child to use YouTube Kids, please then read the note that you are agreeing to terms on behalf of your child's well. You can always review your privacy settings and manage how your data is used by visiting your Google account. Wow. This is thank you for being part of the YouTube community. That there proves something else. To be honest, man. They're telling you, we are preferring profit over your content, people. Okay. But I'm not buying any of that shit because they update their TOS terms of service without knowledge until all of a sudden they announce it right in front of you. A month. You got a month. You have a month to read this. You have a month to read this update notice, because if you don't, you're not getting the news ahead of time. So please read this updated info before December 10th, before things change, where it's fucking you up some more. Holy fucking crap. Ladies fucking gentlemen. Holy shit. But it does. Now, the last report really did a video on this as well. The last report started in January of this year. And it gained ground like fast until it started to lose traction later in the year. But it's not more content you create, more people you have subscribed, and more views on your channel. That's where the money comes in for you. Okay. Some of us don't have advertising on our channel, on our videos and shit. Holy fucking crap. My God. It's really not about the money. It ain't about the advertisement. It's about the content that you want to create that doesn't cross a line here. You know, I mean, it is at a point that it's 1:55. It's almost 2 o'clock. Down here for a good 20 minutes. Okay, down here. Now, here is the issue with that. When I first started on YouTube, I mentioned this a few times, that it didn't get this bad. It never did. It never really got this bad because of, I mean, even before the president was elected, it wasn't this bad. But they were still trying to censor content, but they didn't do it this badly. Okay? July of 2016, that's when they decided to demonetize your videos. Because advertisers started to put pressure on YouTube. Okay? It all started with this dumbass from the Wall Street Journal saying YouTube has racists on its platform. That's when a lot of companies started to pull out their money from YouTube. all because this one asshole, this one cocksucker says YouTube has racists on their platform. It's happened. Things got really fucked up because the media didn't want to associate with a platform that has racist people that have racist channels without actually proving it. This son of a bitch, right? This guy had no evidence. He made it up because CNN was not getting the numbers that Fox was getting. Okay, they weren't getting the Fox-like numbers here on YouTube. They weren't getting the Alex Jones type numbers here on YouTube. They weren't getting the RT of America type numbers here on YouTube. They weren't getting the ANTV with Christopher Green type numbers on their channel here on YouTube. And they weren't getting those numbers on their network at all. The network numbers were dropping. Viewership was dropping. People were stopped watching CNN because it's a constant, continuous bash of the president. If you keep bashing one guy for 3 years, this is why your numbers in viewership is dropping rapidly. It is dropping rapidly, big time, no bullshit. Okay, this is straight up. And the media is still bashing the guy because they think, well, we could beat him by making it up. The networks are acting like a prostitute having a fake orgasm. They're faking it till they make it. Well, fake it till you make it doesn't go well with anybody. Okay? Doesn't go well with anybody. Because now we have the Jeffrey Epstein bullshit happening again. Amy Robach, who on a hot mic says we had this story. We had a story on Epstein. We knew who he was. We had this story, she said. This story we had, she said. But the network heads killed it because she says, we had Bill Clinton. We had Bill Clinton on the chopping block, but he is protected by the heads of the network who have ties to Jeffrey Epstein, ties to Bill Clinton, because George Stephanopoulos was a guy who had ties with Bill Clinton and Hillary, and the Clinton Foundation. Okay, so it's simple as that. Project Veritas still has somebody working in the network, give them info like what happened with CNN. CNN, ooh, big exposure. Big exposure. And see here, it's 2 o'clock. See here. So I could send out a message here. Okay, let's see if anybody on here. Anybody here? I guess not. There's no one's here. Let's see here. Let's go on the Facebook real quick. send out a all right. Let's share this. I want to send it to a group. All right. Good. Now, if anybody has anything to say or talk about, hey, you could come here on Anonymous Liberty Media and just enjoy a good talk. And is now on live. I began starting to use StreamYard last night. I did 2 free videos. I did 2 on YouTube and 1 on Facebook Live, on Facebook. And it was 3 test runs, and they did pretty good. And here I've been at it for almost 30 minutes, and really just um, I've been at this for almost 30 minutes, and live, and let's see about sharing it. Okay, I'm gonna tweet it. Just tweet it. Okay, let's share it again. Send it to MeWe. You guys should check out MeWe. And MeWe's a pretty good platform. They will not boot you for any reason. Okay, let's share it again. Let's go to Holonis, HOLONIS. You download it on your device. It's another pretty safe place to say what you want. Say what you will, and they won't kick you. Let's share it again, and Minds, MINDS. If anybody wants to leave Facebook somewhere else, you could go to MeWe or Minds, MINDS. All right. Okay, let's go back. Let me share it again. I got my phone. Okay. The Tumblr? Tumblr. Huh. Yes, the Tumblr. Where did they do that thing? Oh, wait a minute. I think I didn't download it. QMDLR. Ah, that's where I went wrong. Ooh. You know, Tumblr's a good platform. It's a good platform, and it's for anybody. But what's cool is that they kind of stopped Tumblr pages for showing any porn shit. They were starting to crack down because you were able to really have oh, here's a new one. PG&E helped fund the career of California governor and his wife. Now he accuses the utility company, and now check this out. Yeah, PG&E here in California, those cocksuckers helped fund the career of Gavin fucking Newsom and his wife. Bitch Newsom. Okay, PG&E helped fund the careers of California governor and his wife. Now he accuses the utility of corporate greed. Holy shit. Wow. California Governor Gavin the Neuter Newsom has accused his state's largest utility company of mismanaging funds. He said it should have used to upgrade an aging electrical grid prone to deadly wildfires. Motherfucker. So he's by the hands that's feeding them. Past over 2 decades, Newsom, a Democrat, and his wife have accepted more than $700,000 from Pacific Gas and Electric Company, its foundation, and its employees as the utility has supported his political campaigns, his ballot initiatives, his inauguration festivities, and his wife's foundation, including her film projects, according to records review by the Washington Post. Holy fucking shit, people. This is all that crap. The contribution illustrates Newsom's tie to the company responsible for the wildfires that killed at least 85 people and caused billions of dollars in damage over the past 3 years. The governor slammed PG&E for paying bonuses to executives and cash dividends to investors instead of spending more for infrastructure upgrades that could have prevented the fires. It means PG&E, you're fucking lazy. As it relates to PG&E, it's about dog-eat-dog capitalism meeting climate change. Newsom said at a news conference last month, it's about corporate greed meeting climate change. Survey says bullshit. So it's about a decade of mismanagement. It's about focusing on shareholders and dividends over you and members of the public. Holy fucking crap. He added that he, while can forgive the company for not predicting the degrees of impact climate change, kids, climate change don't exist. As held on California. I will not forgive them for not making the kind of investment in their equipment. hardening and undergrounding and anticipating the new reality of which they have had ample PG&E has spent at least $227,000 on Governor Gavin Newsom political campaigns and committees supporting them over his 2 decades in public office, helping to fund his rise from poor lame-ass mayor of San Francisco to one of our country's most influential Democratic fake leaders. PG&E employees have spent an additional $70,000 on his campaign. The company gave $25,000 for his mayoral inaugural cost and $25,000 to city ballots measuring that he supported. Between 2011 and 2018, the utilities philanthropic arm gave $358,000 to the Representation Project, a non-profit group founded by Jennifer Isabel Newsom, his wife. According to information provided by PG&E. Oh, sorry. Let's see here. The governor's wife. PG&E Corporation Foundation also gave $10,000 to the Plump Jack Foundation, a charity led by his sister, Hillary the Whore Newsom. According to information provided by PG&E. The company gave enough money to the list as an associate producer in the credits of 2 of Jennifer Isabel Newsom's documentary films. It also hosted high-profile screenings of the film in its office, including the atrium of the San Francisco skyscraper in 2011. Imagine that shit, folks. The payment are not unusual for PG&E, one of the most political active companies in California history. The payment are not unusual for PG&E, one of the most politically active company in California state and local politics, and a prolific contributor to the Bay Area charities. PG&E spent $5.3 million on state and local political campaigns in 2017 and 2018. The company said in a court filing this year, with Newsom receiving more of the money than any single received more of that money than any other single candidate. Oh yeah. Imagine that shit, folks. I mean, PG&E. I mean, these fuckers have spent money up the ass on state and local politics. And this is insanely bullshit here. I mean, like, holy fucking crap. Holy shit here. Holy shit. And it is holy shit, folks. It is absolutely holy shit. I mean, you have to think, like, why is PG&E paying this? Why are they paying this much? This much, okay, to a guy who's the nephew of Nazi Nancy Pelosi, Speaker of the House, who wants to impeach the president and his administration so she can become president because she's third in line. Okay, she's third in line. Third in line. And like, holy shit, folks, holy shit. I mean, you gotta understand, like, what? I'm on live. I mean, it's fucked up. It is totally fucked up because you are flipping the bill, the taxpayers. PG&E is doing it through you, the taxpayers. You're paying your bill every month. That money goes to the company, goes to the billing people, and that money goes to who? This fucker. This fucker. This fucking moron. This guy has no idea. He's the only one getting this much money from one company, PG&E. They funded his campaign. They funded his wife. They funded his sister. Okay, even his stupid ass. He was lame as a mayor, lame as a lieutenant governor. Now he's even more lamer as governor of this great state. It's no longer great because it's running by a fucking Democrat. So this needs to stop. PG&E needs to be broken up. I mean, this is where I stand. PG&E needs to be broken up like they did to Standard Oil back in turn of the century. They stuck a foot up John D. Rockefeller's ass. Okay. And here. And I mean, it is a point where, like, shit, fuck. No, I mean, it's an area, it's a gray area that's turning really green, like it's smelling as beer fart. It's I mean, it is at a point where you have to get money out of politics because money is a root of all evil. Greed also can corrupt people. Greed, money, power. It could corrupt people. Corrupt absolute. Okay? Like YouTube. YouTube is going to update their TOS on December 10th, next month. Okay. And this is the time that YouTube needs to realize they just fucked up. They just fucked up. Okay. YouTube wasn't this bad. It wasn't this bad until Google, owned by Alphabet, took it. This is a video sharing platform. The reason it's called YouTube is because there's things you couldn't put or see on TV. That's why this was created, so you could produce content that you see fit, or you can create your own channel. Period. And you don't need to spend tens of thousands of dollars to do a video. I could do a video here. I could do a video on my phone. See? I could do a video on my phone. I could film. I could do a selfie. Fuck you. And it's no problem at all. It's good. No problem at all. It is what it is. It is what it is. I could use a tablet. I could use my phone. I could use a laptop. And it don't cost me any money. I could take video, make my video, upload it, voila. There you go. No problem with that. But now it's absolutely different, son. Between mid 2016 to now, $3 years changed. Because a lot more people are complaining about videos that you put up. Even though your videos don't violate the YouTube's community guidelines. And it's good. You ain't violating nothing. Your video doesn't violate anything. But if you question the status quo, okay, this is where they get pissed and they complain and whine and bitch and moan about you standing up against the status quo. They will strike down your video, hit you with a community guideline strike. Okay, this is no bullshit. Okay, this is no bullshit. Very simple. Okay, very simple. They will accuse your video. Okay, they will accuse your video of harassing, attacking, threatening anybody that's attacking their sexual orientation, anything, where they're going to accuse you of being a misogynist, homophobe, a racist, anything, because your video questions the status quo. That means you're standing up to the establishment, the corporate mayoral status quo. the corporate media status quo. And even if you question or have a theory, they will take your video down and hit you either with a copyright strike or a community guideline strike, which would suspend you for 3 months. Okay, for 3 months. 3 months from pretty much streaming. Okay, pretty much. But I've used Streamlabs, which if it wasn't for Brittany Venti, I wouldn't have caught wind of this type of service here. But here we're using StreamYard. Okay, StreamYard. Okay, and it's in this beta phase for now. But hey, awesome. You could use StreamYard on Periscope, YouTube, Facebook, and other platforms there. But I could use this on YouTube. So straight up YouTube. And I mean, you have that freedom to say what you want. And I mean, for me, would I be affected by this new update on the algorithm? No, I wouldn't, because it's pretty much that I have that. Pretty much, pretty much that you have that right. You have. Okay. So I mean, again, I got over with the media. How they try to cover up the Jeffrey Epstein cover-up. Okay. PG&E financing the career of Gavin Newsom and his wife. PG&E spending all this money. Okay, all this money. On his career. State and local politics. PG&E spent $5.3 million on Newsom, on Governor Newsom's career, 20 years. They financed his wife's documentaries and shit. They financed his sister's gala. I mean, is there a catch there? Is there a catch-22 politically? Is there a political catch-22? Is there a political catch-22? Sure there is. And you got YouTube, a month away from updating their terms of service. Think about it. But I also want to give a shout out to Foamy the Squirrel, the animated guys over at the see here, let's see here. Let's see here what we can do. I'm gonna send out a let's see here. I want to know, shout out to the guys at I Will Press channel here on YouTube. I Will Press. Shout out to those guys for making Foamy the Squirrel and I made the squirrel a real fourth wall breaker, pissing off the squares. I'll call it guys that I will press and 4-minute squirrel. Keep doing it like it is, little man, little pro dude, and I also want to give a shout out to Gary Frenchie and the Next News Network for doing their job, because YouTube took InfoWars off their platform. And I want to thank Millie Weaver for staying on, because she has her own thing going, and Caitlin Bennett, very beautiful Caitlin Bennett, the gun chick, and we're going to get off here in just a moment, just in a bit, and for a break. So it is a very awesome thing here that guys at Censor Wars. I'm gonna give you guys a call out, a shout out to Censor Wars. I was on their roundtable for a brief moment, for which is it's an honor. I want to thank guys who are at Censor Wars. I give you guys a shout out, and then I want to thank the guy who started Censor Wars for having me on his roundtable and on his channel. Thank you very much. And it's an honor to be on Censor Wars roundtable. Even though it only for a brief moment, it was an honor to be on the roundtable of Censor Wars. And anytime you want to come on here to the Anonymous Liberty Media and have a roundtable, no problem. Just come up here. We have two. We have a roundtable with the ALM and Censor Wars, which is a no affiliate no. Censor Wars have no affiliation with InfoWars. Censor Wars is a place where you can come on here and talk. Go on there and talk about anything, everything, and you won't get censored, because Facebook is censoring people for anything stupid. Even you could have a good conversation and you get banned. You get your post removed for any dumbass reason that Mark Zuckerberg has a problem with. 230 employees at Facebook have wrote a letter to Mark Zuckerberg about stop pulling his shit and let Facebook be a platform, social media platform. Stop making it political. Make it where people can enjoy being on Facebook. But we all know that Mark Zuckerberg is power hungry, control freak. He's up there with Bill Gates and Mark Bezos that bolted at the fuck. And have you noticed that Mark Zuckerberg looks like a beady-eyed, circumcised dick? Yeah. A penis with Down syndrome. Right. Mark Zuckerberg looks like a circumcised dick with Mark Zuckerberg looks like a circumcised dick with Down syndrome. And if you notice, Mark Bezos looks like Mr. Clean doing gay porn. That's kind of insane there. How he looks all. I mean, it is kind of funny how Mr. Clean sucking cock. Wow. No wonder his teeth are white, sunny white. So I mean, it is. I think it's nuts that these idiots on the left, these SJWs, these fake ass woke culture butt munches and shit, are all offended over any content you post, anything you upload on YouTube, anything you tweet on Twitter. They find a way to say, well, we find that insanely, lamely offensive. So we're gonna have you booted, tweet removed, yada yada, bullshit. So we're here at the Anonymous Libernia. Thank guys for watching, and please share this video. If you're new to this channel, please leave a like, subscribe, comment below, and don't forget to hit the bell for notification. And if you got this transmission, you are the resistance. This is Grandmaster Revan. Knowledge is free. You ain't down with it, folks. Go fuck yourself. Peace out. I'm Revan. You're not. Fuck you. I'm out.